Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Will you please stand and remain standing until all graduates are asked to be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the class of 2019.
Mr. Payton. You may be seated. Welcome, dignitaries, members of our faculty and staff, parents, friends, and graduates to our 2019 commencement exercise. My name is Patrick Lacuti, principal of North Miami Senior High School. And I would ask that everyone at this time to please rise and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be said by our SGA President, Matthew J. Surfy, and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by our North Miami Senior High School choir. Please do not sit until the flag has receded. Gentlemen, please kindly remove your caps for the pledge.
Please repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Thank you. You may be seated. Again, parents and honored guests, this is a wonderful day for our students. Please be respectful. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests. Please stand and be recognized as your name is called. The Honorable Dr. Steve Gallen III, Board Member, School Board of Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Dr. Alberto M. Cavallo, Superintendent of Schools, Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Ms. Maria T. Gonzalez, Chief Auditor, Office of Management Compliance Audit. Mr. Carl Nicolo, Chief Maintenance and Operations Officer, Facilities Operations Management. Mr. Jose Bueno, Region Superintendent, North Region Office. Dr. Magali Abrahante, Assistant Superintendent, Title I Administration. Mr. Stefan Cohn, Assistant Superintendent, School Operations. Dr. Charmaine Curtin, Administrative Director, North Region Office. Mr. Andy Pierre-Louis, Administrative Director, North Region Office. Mr. Jason Glassford, Adult Education Principal, North Miami Senior. Mr. Alexander Santoyo, Principal of Thomas Jefferson Middle School. Miss Miriam Stewart, Principal of North Miami Middle School. Miss Monifee Young, Principal of Linda Linton K-8 Center. Mr. Michael Charlot, Principal of Hubert O. Sibley K-8 Center. Dr. Marie Bazile, Principal of Arch Creek Elementary School. Miss Deborah Riera, Principal of Biscayne Gardens. Miss Milagros Maytine Moret, Principal of W.J. Bryan Elementary School. Miss Belexis Tejero, Principal of Gratney Elementary School. Mr. Frank McBride, Principal of Natural Bridge Elementary School. Miss Deborah Dubin, Principal of North Miami Elementary School. Miss Joyce Jones, Principal of Oak Grove Elementary School. Miss Elvira Ruiz Carrillo, Vice Principal of North Miami Senior High. Mr. Terrence Gibson, Assistant Principal of North Miami Senior. Ms. Chandrell Larkin, Assistant Principal of North Miami Senior High. Ms. Diana LeBeau, Assistant Principal of North Miami Senior High School. Mr. Daniel Ponke, Assistant Principal of North Miami Senior High. Ms. Claudine Estime, Department Chair of ELL, North Miami Senior. Ms. Marie Francois, Department Chair of ESC at North Miami Senior. Ms. Audrey Gulab, Department Chair of Science, North Miami Senior. Mr. Kenneth Gregory, Department Chair of Fine Arts at North Miami Senior. Ms. Devona Inararity, Department Chair of Social Sciences. Ms. Josiane Marzuka, Department Chair of Foreign Language at North Miami Senior. Ms. Tia Rush Lassard, Department Chair of Mathematics, North Miami Senior. Ms. Cindy Phillips, Magnet Lead Teacher of the Academy of Business and Finance. Mr. Jonathan Salmeron, Magnet Lead Teacher of the Academy of Engineering. Ms. Anais Oji, Science Teacher at North Miami Senior. Mr. Bob Baglos, IB Mathematics Instructor. And Mrs. Martha Subiasporo, Magnet Lead Teacher of the IB program. Thank you. And now, it is a pleasure to introduce one of Miami-Dade County School Board members, the Honorable Dr. Steve Gallen III, a voice of the voiceless, a drum major for social justice in schools and in communities, a champion for children. Each of these has been used for nearly 30 years to describe Dr. Steve Gallen III, an elected District 1 school board member of Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Dr. Gallen is a lifelong learner who started his career as a classroom teacher. He has taught at the elementary, middle, and senior high schools. He graduated magna cum laude with a degree in English education from Florida A&M University. Dr. Gallen earned a master's degree in educational leadership and a doctorate in educational administration and supervision, both from Florida International University. Dr. Steve Gallen III rose through the ranks as a professional educator over the last 25 years. In August of 2017, Dr. Steve Gallen III was named the recipient of the prestigious 2017 Benjamin Elijah Mays Lifetime Achievement Award. He was appointed to the Florida School Boards Association's Board of Directors. He was voted Vice Chair to National School Boards Association Council of Urban Boards of Education Steering Committee, and he serves as a Vice Chair to the Census 2020 Task Force. Our District 1 School Board member, the Honorable Dr. Steve Gallen III.
Good afternoon. To the superintendent, region and district staff, platform guests, Principal Lakuti, teachers and school staff, parents and family members, and more importantly, to the graduating class of 2019. I am deeply honored and humbled to stand here and bring you greetings as your school board member of District 1 during this occasion, which reflects one of the most special moments you will ever experience in your lives. I know that each of you is here with a great sense of anticipation and excitement for what you may believe is the culmination of your hard work, your study, your focus, your sacrifice, and your dedication over the course of the past 13 years. I also know from my 7 years as a high school principal that you may view this occasion and the moments to follow as the end of your life's journey to date, as some sort of destination to which you have now proudly arrived. However, you did not arrive to this place today alone. Graduates, you stand on the shoulders, the promises, the hopes, and the dreams of so many that came before you. You are not only a pioneer of North Miami Senior High School, many of you come from a legacy, a spirit of pioneering people who dared to explore, dared to risk, dared to dream, and dared to emancipate themselves from poverty and political persecution and seek new pathways of hope and opportunity in this new land. Yes, many of your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and extended family members were pioneers in this community, in this state, in this nation, and in this world. You see, a pioneer is defined as one who is the first to settle a new country or a new area. It has also been defined as an explorer, a trailblazer, a discoverer. A pioneer is one that is not simply to be considered in the sense of a noun, but to actively pioneer in the sense of a verb. You see, to pioneer, the verb is to develop, it is to start, it is to begin, it is to launch. To pioneer, the verb is to establish, to initiate, to venture, to create, to originate. As such, you now have a pathway to pioneer a new place for your lives, to pioneer a new pathway of prosperity, a pathway of possibility, and a pathway of success for your lives. You see, this pioneer spirit is in your DNA. My late father would always say, it is not where you come from, it is where you're going. But when you get to where you're going, don't you ever forget where you came from. In the cases of many of you, don't you ever forget the struggles and sacrifices many made for you to get here, to this point today. You see, many people stood up so you could sit down anywhere you choose. Many people marched so that you could march freely through the halls of North Miami Senior High School and into this world and into colleges and universities and tech schools and jobs around this nation. Many people floated, swam, and even drowned so that you may have a chance to swim and ride waves of equal opportunity and prosperity and have an equal voice of representation and change in this country and in your communities. Because somebody up top heard me and they felt me, I want to repeat that statement. Many people floated, swam, and even drowned so that you may have a chance to swim and ride waves of equal opportunity and prosperity. They floated, they swam, and they drowned. And today you ride this wave toward educational excellence. So now what? Recently, the nation has been gripped with the Netflix drama, When They See Us. As many of you know, the story by Ava DuVernay chronicles the harrowing experience of now the exonerated 5 that were wrongly accused 30 years ago for a crime they did not commit. When They See Us reflects the aspirations that far too many people cast upon people of color and from certain underserved communities. Now, you both have an opportunity and an obligation to change the narrative, to change the perception and the reality regarding what people see when they see us. How they see us tomorrow will depend on what you do today. So when they see you, let them see honesty. When they see you, let them see integrity. When they see you, let them see confidence. When they see you, let them see respect. When they see you, let them see intellect. And you tell them because your school board member said it is cool to be smart. And when they see you, let them see love. Because when I see you, I see hope for a better, brighter, and more promising tomorrow. And as I prepare to return to my seat, today is your commencement. It marks your new beginning. For you to be a true pioneer in this journey and go out into the world in pursuit of your dreams and your life's work. You go forward. You go onward. You go upward. You do good. You be great. You go hard. You stay the course. You finish the race. Thank you. We love you. Congratulations. And may the wind always be at your back.
Thank you, Dr. Gallen. Now it is my distinguished pleasure and honor to introduce someone who needs no introduction, but certainly deserves one. He is the Chapman Humanitarian Award winner, Harold W. McGraw International Prize winner, National and Urban Superintendent of the Year, who recently celebrated a decade of service to our community. He has been honored by the President of the United States at the White House multiple times, serves on a number of national boards. Our very own Superintendent, Dr. Alberto Carvalho.
Principal Licoudi, the Honorable Dr. Steve Gallen III, School Board Member, distinguished platform guests, parents, community members, the most remarkable, inspired, and inspirational faculty anywhere in America, and today, most especially and most importantly, the remarkable, intellectually superior, courageous, determined, passionate, and compassionate class of 2019. Today is your day. I am one, after having heard the impassionate and inspirational words of our school board member, who believes that diversity is in fact that one ingredient that defines and strengthens the character of our community and the character of our nation. Therefore, it is good to be here. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Bon après-midi. Sac passé tout le monde. Sac passé tout le monde. My remarks today shall be extremely brief, but I do have some reflections and thoughts to share with you. The past year has been a difficult one. It has revealed policies from up above that would demean, decry, insult, and hurt, cast aside and separate children from their parents, parents from their children, and colleagues and friends from our nation, attempting to return them to conditions that aren't appropriate for anyone, including children. That is why this school board member, this superintendent, this community shall always be aligned with that which is right, righteous, and rightful. And that includes fighting for the rights of immigrants, regardless of how they came to this blessed land. That includes fighting for the rights of Haitian Americans who depend on TPS to remain in this country. I know there are some in this audience right now who have an uncertain future ahead, who are graduating high school without knowing what the bridge into tomorrow shall be. Rest assured, for as long as we are here, you are covered, you are protected. We shall never abandon you, for you are the face of our nation today and forevermore. It has been a difficult year. On a lighter note, indeed, so difficult. I mean, Game of Thrones has come to an end. The mother of dragons is dead. And then, to make it worse, the Avengers. Are you kidding me? Iron Man no more? It is impossible. But you know what? Not everything was terrible. After all, Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart have a TV show where they cook in the same kitchen. There is hope for America. And then to make it better, after years of fighting, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj make peace. There is hope for America. This is our nation, our country, our land of many, one speaking all the beautiful languages that we can learn. So let me leave you with 4 statements, 4 pronouncements, 4 prayers. May you walk 1,000 miles if you take no one with you on your journey, particularly someone who can walk no more, for they are tired, they are down. If you do not do that, you may not get anywhere. May you climb 1,000 mountains. If you do not elevate someone with you from a place of darkness to a place of light, you may not reach your own mountaintop. May you swim 1,000 oceans. If you do not save someone from the treacherous waters of desperation and desolation, you may not save yourselves. May you speak 1,000,000 words in speech or prayer. If you do not follow them with deeds and actions that elevate the dignity and the humanity of all people, you may not have said a thing. So journey on your walk. Take steps, not carefully, with bold intent, with courage, and take those around you along your ride of success. Climb every mountain and take all those around you on your journey. Swim every ocean with courage and determination, and use your words wisely to inspire all around you. And if you do these things, I promise you this, regardless of the headlines you often read about your generation, I promise you this, you shall become that one generation. You shall become that one great generation that will find the cure for cancer, that will liberate and bring democracy to Cuba and Venezuela, that will rebuild our beautiful Haiti, that will put the first woman on Mars, and will bring decency, respect, and honor to the highest levels of government in our nation. for I know who you are. I have looked you in the eye. I have heard the poetry out of your hearts, and you are noble, you are regal, you are royal, you are the great class of 2019. Congratulations to all of you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. Now it is a treat to hear our wonderful choir that has a wonderful rendition by Miss Ella Carr. Great job, choir. Great job, Ms. Carr. Our student speaker this evening is a student who has gone above and beyond to serve her school and community. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our SGA Vice President, Ms. Victorious Paul.
Sorry. Good afternoon, class of 2019. Well, this wasn't like High School Musical at all. It is my pleasure to be given the opportunity to welcome families, friends, teachers, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2019. Every good story starts out with 4 cliché words, once upon a time. So here it goes. Once upon a time, the class of 2019 was preparing to begin the rest of our lives. Each of us had different dreams to tackle and different journeys to begin. Whether that meant becoming CMAA certified, obtaining the IB diploma, or committing to a university, we are being sent on our way. As pioneers at North Miami Senior High, we will maintain our friendships and cherish them for the rest of our lives. We have built healthy relationships with mentors we couldn't get rid of even if we tried. We have become a family founded upon hardships and accomplishments. Today, we push past our adversities and manage to secure our diplomas. Congratulations to our academies and clubs, as we have had an abundance of state wins and for their dedication to fundraise. Journalism has probably sold a chocolate bar to every graduating senior here today, and DECA has probably broken up a couple of relationships with their late Valentine's Day candygrams. Over the past 4 years, we have truly defined what it means to be all in this together and support one another along the way. Before we set off into the world to find adventure, we first have to graduate, and it's one of the hardest things we have yet to face. As the graduating class of 2019, we were forced to accept the reality of the danger that we face in school. The school shooting of Marjory Stoneman Douglas High personally impacted many of our pioneers. This heartbreaking event taught us that we must learn to be vigilant and speak up for ourselves, a lesson that we may carry with us for the rest of our lives. We must not let fear hold us back, nor allow others to define who we are. Do not allow yourself to become a victim of circumstance. Winnie the Pooh taught us that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you think, and smarter than you seem. When you leave here today, do not hold on to the resentment you felt from anyone telling you that you are not worth it. You are all worth it. Sitting amongst us, we have an abundance of notable students that define the excellence of our class. Anaya Soto, a fellow pioneer. Can you please stand, Anaya? A fellow pioneer who raised over $20,000 to fund leukemia research. Additionally, Avi Ortega, can you please stand also, Avi? Who has earned an academic scholarship to Cornell University, and Elijah Dorville, who has earned an athletic football scholarship to Bethune-Cookman University. In addition to those who are tackling college at full speed, we also have pioneers who inspire us to embrace our creativity. With our soon-to-be famous videographer, Kevin Marseille, who has over 45,000 views on YouTube, Ryan Louis-Jacques, who has just begun his own clothing line, and Celine Lamar with her So So Sweets business. Next, I'd like to take a moment on behalf of myself and my fellow graduates to thank the people that have brought us here today. I'd like to begin by thanking Mr. Baglos, who has inspired each and every one of us in a unique way. Whether he was throwing himself at the board in math class, selling patties at lunch, or collecting insurance the day before seasons, we all know we have a forever mentor that we could depend on. This is his year of retirement, and I would like to thank him for the 40-plus years of his life that he has dedicated to our Pioneer family. Next, I would like to thank Ms. Shemens and Mr. Alsame for inspiring us to think outside of the box as we fight against social norms and constructs. They encourage us to make something great of ourselves every single day. Thank you to Mr. Gregory for providing a safe haven where our pioneers feel welcome and safe. Oops, sorry. And then I'd like to say thank you to my mom, who has threatened me if I dropped out of the IB program and who has instilled lessons of perseverance, honor, and generosity. Most importantly, I'd like to thank every single support system in this room today. Without you, we could not have made it here. Can we all clap for all of our families? Pioneers, through your journeys of achievements, do not fall for moments of weakness. Call upon the mentors whenever you are in need, as they will continue to support you. Mufasa from Lion King has told you that whenever you feel alone, just remember that all those kings will be there to guide you. So now we're high school graduates. There will be hugs and tears as we say goodbye. In 10 years, we'll be stalking one another on Facebook the night before our reunion to see the greatness that we have made of ourselves. Mr. Bagels probably begin teaching post-retirement. We can all say hello. We'll do our best to stay in touch, but we'll be living our best lives. I challenge you to live your life in good faith, keep changing the world, and keep making us proud. Although every Disney tale begins with once upon a time, this story will not end with the end. Your journey has just begun, Pioneers. Thank you.
Great job, Ms. Paul. Good afternoon, honored guests and members of the faculty, parents, and the class of 2019. This day has arrived after many years of anticipation and hard work. It is with great pleasure that I say to the graduating class, your work in the classroom has enabled you to be here today. You survived and thrived in the classroom, having passed difficult exams, excel on the playing fields, and perform on stage with flair and enthusiasm. This graduating class has earned over $6,194,000 in scholarship dollars. We have students who are attending Cornell University, Hamilton College, University of Florida, University of Miami, and Florida State, among others. Students, the quote, "No man is an island," is true today more than ever before. You are here because of the sacrifices that your parents and caregivers have made to ensure your success. They are to be honored and recognized for their unending support. Graduates, please join me in honoring your parents with a rounding round of applause. Students, you have teachers who push you beyond measure to ensure that you are ready for your next journey. These teachers are to be commended for their dedication of excellence and for providing the necessary support to meet such high standards. I'd like to recognize our retirees who have dedicated their lives to help children. So thank you, Miss Mary Glick. Thank you, Miss Willis. Among those teachers retiring is Mr. Bob Baglos, mathematics teacher, business teacher, grade book manager, you name it, he has over 70 titles. This year, Mr. Baglos is retiring at Miami-Dade County Public Schools after 40 years of service. Mr. Baglos is a pioneer, a member of the class of 1975, our current Teacher of the Year, the DCCTM Mathematics Teacher of the Year for the year 1989 and 1990. Mr. Baglos has taught over 4,000 students, and I am proud to say that I was one of them. Mr. Baglos, please stand and be recognized. We are going to miss you, sir. Mr. Baglos is not only a great teacher, he was my neighbor for many years. Please enjoy your retirement, sir. Class of 2019, this is your day. Pioneers, we don't stand by, we stand up, we stand strong, we stand together. Pioneers, we have some who are joining the U.S. Armed Forces to fight for our freedom. The following students, please stand and be recognized. Christophe Pontieux, Mario Gregory, Francisco Reyes, Randy Martinez, Rachel Erica Florinord, Vincent Romulus, Erica Pierre. Jamila Tamara Bush. Thank you, students, for fighting for freedom. Pioneers, know that all daily choices count. Miss Amy Ruiz, please stand and be recognized. Ms. Ruiz is being recognized for having 100% attendance for the last 13 years. Kudos to you for your persistence and excellence. Pioneers, when you see injustice anywhere, don't stand by, stand up. Stand up for the beliefs that your parents and caregivers have taught you. Stand up for what you know to be true and factual. Stand up for what is right. Stand up for those who can't. Stand up for those who won't. Pioneers, Miss Anaya Soto embodies that spirit. She raised over $21,000 for the Leukemia Foundation. Job well done, Ms. Soto. In your next endeavor, you will have moments of doubt and perhaps fear. But let these words from Marianne Williamson encourage you. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a pioneer. Graduates, there are some among you who have demonstrated such resiliency. Mr. Christy Cherry, please stand and be recognized. Mr. Cherry is a survivor of the 2010 earthquake in Haiti. He is graduating in the top 5% of his class. Kudos to you. Job well done. Miss Annabella Tolosa, please stand. A member of the IB program. Ms. Tolosa will be attending Miami-Dade College as a first-generation college student and recently she achieved her dream of becoming a U.S. citizen. Great job, Ms. Tolosa. Thank you. Mr. Kevin Thomas, please stand. Mr. Thomas joined the 5,000 role models and helped mentor young men around Miami-Dade County Public Schools. He is a first-generation college student and hopes to inspire his two younger siblings. We are blessed to have you in our lives, Mr. Thomas. Job well done. Ms. Casey Bosico, please stand. Ms. Bosico was accepted into the Promise program at the one and only University of Florida, Go Gators, and has qualified for state for debate not once, but twice. Job well done. Mr. Hensley Dole, please stand. He is a Wilson Scholar and was accepted into the CARE program at Florida State University. And he is graduating in the top 5% of his class. Great job. Students, as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Mr. Edison Isidore best exemplified that spirit. He was full of life and would be missed by all. Students, do not be fearful of your next journey. Embrace it. because you are powerful beyond measure. You are a pioneer. On behalf of all the pioneers on stage and in the audience, we want you to go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Thank you. And now I'll present to you the diploma candidates of North Miami Senior High class of 2019.
Matthew Surfy. Matthew Surfy. Sum cum laude Victoria Paul. Sum cum laude David Ramos. Sum cum laude Amy Rees. Sum cum laude Avi Ortega. Sum cum laude Kendra Jean. Erica Pierre. Tia Burgess. Jasmine Morales. Ludridge Pierre. Jessica Barrientos. Ronsad Mondesir. Soline Lamar. Patrice Joseph. Casey Bosico. Sylvia Matherin. Lubendi Bigot. Aaliyah Simmons. Jamar Dawson. Annabella Tolosa. Haisha Sincerin. Anthony Perez Pinon. Jeruska Honore. Jasmine Jules. Hansley Dole. Arnisha Baxter. Christine Cherry. Lorraine Petit-Louis. Aaron Smith. Gael Richard. Daryl Piles Jr. Luke Werlerna Raymond. Gabriella Limbo. Abby Chowdhury, Abu Chowdhury. Jennifer Albert. Shamar Robinson. Chantrell Presume. Darren Cloud. Lugene Pierre Louis. Corso Monturi. Alexis Marshall. Vanrod Lafortune. India Philistine. Sophie St. Charles. Rodleen Pierre. Katia Garcia. Jana Williams. Kelsey Desir. Liz Henriette Jean Jacques. Shaisha Tanner. Rosemanis Marone. Isaiah Bartlett. Dashka Louis. John Jean Baptiste. Tierra Jones. Avina Michelle. Lechusi Blaze. Alexandra Gutierrez. Carmaith Celestine. Chanel Urrutia Ordenes. Rodleen Guillaume. Demetrius Denson. Yolmina L'Esperance. Jobiana Joseph. Diedrich Williamson. Darnell Centeno. Anaya Soto. Kaven Thomas. Moika Jean-Pierre. Nathaniel Desir. Markenly Lorquette. Claude Pierre Louis. Serena Archange. Marie Lane. Gabrielle Olabryce. Chantel Presume. Rodney Alson May. Marco Alegria. Nicholas Brown. Jordan Alexander Jean. Shania Calix. Julieta Gonzalez. Jenna Cayo. Chase Flores. Sean Williams. Wilda Adema. Dave Adolph. Louinel Aganor. Jefferson Ais. Elder Alcy. Jameson Alsame. Tanaya Alcime. Stacy Alcina. Cladmary Alfrius. Eves Almonord. Matthew Amos. Jamantina Andre. Shamar Andrews. Gashley Anna Leon. Kayla Antonord. Fantino Antoine. Natalie Apollon. Sachel Archange. Daniela Arriaga. Jamal Beasley. Baptistine Bertrand. Lourdes Bertrand. Chandel Bethel. Nina Bien-Ami. Christina Charles. Traquan Ashley. Chelsea Charles. Connie Maliki Augustin. Cynthia Augustin. Bernie Arlene. Juniel Baez. Zamoni Barnett. Anthony Bazone. Neji Bazil. Julie Boos. Dawson Bosukot. Juvison Bellard. Jalen Bell. Jason Benoit. Tyler Brazel. Darlene Briseno. Franz-Corey Brunette. Brittany Burgess. Prince Bernie. Jamilia Bush. Solange Cabana. Dorminadli Cadet. Falandi Charles. Jean Calixte. Swardini Cherokee. Carl Sharon Font. Matthew Cherry. Dave Crystalline. Andy Christine. Dustin Tyler Dowdy. Ronald DeMoss. Junisa Dennis. Elijah Deraville. Julian Calixte. Anthony Carroll. Cliff Cassius. Ayana Castillo. Zachary Cazzo. Michelle Lynn Celestin. Vaminda Celestin. Kirsten Charles. Venetia Sella. Cheyenne Chapman. Krista Chaperone. Derlancy Sinord. John Lee Clermont. Erica Colas. Eves Bernard. Rickerson Clavius. Jasmine Cayasso. Jamaniel Consillant. Nadia Cooper. Joan Cortez. Rashawn Crawford. Brandon Cricklow. Yaneli Cruz. McLean Desai. Darren's Deomes. Shnael Desir. Andy Desmalen. Jean Deauville. Mickey Felix. Angeline Fernandez. William Fernandez. Hanley Fertil. Nathania Demir. Alan Daniel. Mika Daniel. Jason Darbuz. Kayla Dargrand. Luvis Darius. Sebastian Dauphin. Alcardina Delise. Natalie Delille. Delpinois Crisnell. Jean Delva. Oliver Delva. Stefan Dimanche. Driana Dulce. Evander Dorcius. Tracy Dorleen. Ruben Dorville. Marvin Datent. Dorothy Dumaray. Yola Elidor. Desi Elvariste. Elohim Fiste Yak. Richard Florinord. Jude Florial. Shelby Flores. Sabrina Florestal. Yori Vanetta Guboth. Darren Goose. Trinity Gregoire. Mario Gregory. Willadine Guerriere. Verlene Escarment. Princess Etienne. Alan Etienne. Adeline Eugene. Joanne Eugene. Tatiana Eugene. Ezekiel Exantus. Gainsley Exantus. Ronald Fanfan. Brian Farrow. Evina 14. Nathaniel Francis. Brandy Francis. Jasmine Day Francis. Samantha Francis. Reginald Francois. Rubens Francois. Rose Francois. Leisha Fortillion. Anthony Frederick. Sam Gabaton. Carl Henry. Alfonso Henry. Alfonso Henry. Curtis Hines. Mike Homer. Lamar Johnson. Ivania Gutierrez. Aaron Gabriel. Samantha Garson. Darius Gator. Derry Gaspard. Samantha Avoid. Michael Gayton. Q. Allen George. Daniela Germain. Mateo Gil. Jason Hidong. Irene Dose. Charlemagne Glossy. Surisade Manuelis. Megori Ellermont. Laureen Isma. Keynes Ismael. Dejanika Isidore.
David Jackson. Ralph Jacques Louis. Ginu Janvier. Christian Jean. Geraldine Jean. Peter Johnson. Taj Michael Jonas. Darren Quito Jones. Axon Joseph. Shabeen Joseph. Charlins Gabriel Joseph. Strauss Laguerre. Jaluska Jean. Jonathan Jean. Mensley Jean. Don Jean. Eunice Jean. Laam Jean-Baptiste. Christy Jean Charles. Sharlika Jean Julian. Rude Jerry Jean Julian. Mark Esner Jean Louis. Gael Jean Paul. Serafina Jean-Pierre. Gerson Jean-Pierre. Gavino Jimenez. Lorgans Joseph. Matthew Joseph. Melissa Joseph. Rosnika Joseph. Ryan Joseph. Samuel Joseph. Stephanie Joseph. Chelsea Joseph. Stephanie Joseph. Wendy Joseph. David Lane. Jenny Lamond. Carly Lamy Jr. Tatiana Lane. Pierre Caleb Louis. Ryan Louis Jacques. Cassandra Louis Jean. Valerie Louis Saint. Samantha Lubin. Taina Joseph. Tessie Joseph. Teresa Joseph. Zachary Joseph. Daniel Julian. Fabian Julmist. Jolisa Knight. Melissa Knight. Moesha Labardi. Alejandro Lafontaine. Mark Laguerre. Ledwin Lantigua. Siobhan LaPlante. Ashley La Rochelle. Wayne Lashley. Claudina Lazar. Ashton Leones. Mike L'Esperance. Bejean Letang. Tashayla Lightburn. Nahimi Lombard. Jean Lucati. Bianca Luke Bellon. Kevin Lucien. Ruthann Lau. Levinstrong Menard. Marie Laurence Nodline Melizier. Mark Marone. Rubenson Metayer. Taisha Metayer. Michaela Michelle. Sarah Mimi. Starnia Moline. Catherine Lopez. Augustin Lorfis. Cedric Louis. Chris Lewis. Darlancy Lewis. Francesca Lewis. Mally Lewis. Alex Marcien. Adriana Mack. Jeannie Maliver. D'Angelo Mans. Ashley Marslin. Randy Martinez. Kevin Marseille. Wendina Marshall. William Mecca. Catherine Matu. Tamara Marianne. Cindy Gael Maurice. Gerdline Morpoint. Alexandra Morpremier. Moïse Moncur. Nick Blandy Noel. Quincy Numa. Fanel O'Dagist. Isaiah Olabrice. Naib Ansane. Manisha Oscar. Jay Paez. Diaria Patterson. Joanna Paul. Mabeline Paul. Pierre Tabi Paul. Michael McCarty. Rachel Regina Medard. Lor Naika Mayer. Iyanla Melendez. Brandon Monestein. Brayla Monestein. Samuel Morenci. Ania Morisseau. Jael Moroz. Michael Mufu. Cardley Narcisse. Maisha Olafren. Antonio Nathan. Francisco Navarrete. Jason Nair. Derica Nicholson. Darren Jean Jock. Chrismine Petion. Lensky Petion. Otelbert Pierre. Ryan Pierre. Watson Pierre. Zach Pierre. Anderby Pierre Lewis. Darlins Pierre Lewis. Laurent Pierre Lewis. Roberto Politis. MacArthur Polycarp. Christopher Ponthio. Shalinda Prejulis. Unique Preston. Shavinsky Prudent. Smollett Nicholas. Delano Noel. Gusto Petit. Wilvinson Petit. Don Benji Petit Dole. Mackinlove Petit Fard. Sam Falima. Davidson Philogene. Sonia Philogene. Brianna Pierre. Darlene Pierre. Janelle Pierre. Elsie Pierre. Kensley Pierre. Lucy Pierre. Paola Quintana. Deja Rambu. Ashley Vasor. Alvaro Ruiz Saravia. Kelvina Russell. Joanna Sayel. Michaela Safa. Rose Elena St. Fleur. Sandy St. Fleur. Chelsea St. Fleur. Jania St. Hilaire. Darlene St. George. Rudolph St. Ulisse. Annabelle St. Joy. Malika St. Just. Mackendy Pierre. Moesha Pierre. Francisco Reyes. Kamari Richardson. Shanika Roberts. Kenny Roberts. Tania Roberts. Carlos Rodriguez. Marisha Rowe. Ruggieri Romaine. Leonardo Romero. Richard Romulus. Benson Romulus. Xiomara Sanchez. Daniel Sheck. Jeff Severe. Kayla Zuniga. Emanuela Turville. Wilhandy Telusmon. Herline Theodore. Jenny Theodore. Jodianne Thompson. Angela Timo. Lukenberg Toussaint. Melissa Toussaint. Mitev Toussaint. Ronald Tutu. Jason Touze. Nikisha Traverser. Ryan Tucker. Rivaldo Valmy. Destiny Vega. Kervin Sadoli. Eddie Sigfrelien. Leonardo Simeon. Talisha Simon. Ernstika Centil. Javon Smith. Sarah Smith. Alexandria St. Gerard. Islor Saint-Hilaire. Mallory St. Louis. Felinda Seal. Ariangeli Tejada. Jeff Termofis. Freddie Vega. Francis Vernellis. Moya Watt. Jackson Wenberg. Sammy Wonsney Wesh. Alexandra William. Shedline Zami. Hector Zalea. Jerry Victor. Sammy Victor. Amanda Vincent. Sutania Vincent. Pedro Silva Ventil. Ronid Volsi. Devins Voltaire. Ethiopia Wait. Devontae Reed. Kersleen Voltaire. Daphne Demisi. Cynthia Fleury. Demetrius Simon. Agadi Mazard. Niara Sambert. Cayenne Knighton. Laura Vernellis. Cheyenne Francois. Samuel Cherubin. Kareen Evano. Mo Sanj. Vanel Marius. Andre Rao. Serge Clairvaux. Anderson Noel. Keziah Pond. Jovinsky Bazoo. Waltney Acosta. Henry Fernandez. Johnson Augustin. Marquise Braddock. Shubab Hossein. Javel Mullins. Pierre Arney. Gregory Dennis. Matthew Dadale. Gregory Frederick. Sylviana Jean. Vanessa Francois. Carissa Estelle. Rixie Caballero. Evencia Delis. Wilna Jean Baptiste. Vanessa Joy Nuyeros. Wilkins Felix. Naomi Joseph. Lori McCoy. Laisha Jellin. Tina Escarment. Judeline Leonidas. Caitlin Steele. Kimara Lewis. Tanisha Nayis. Rachel Gabriel. Erica Nelson. Ashley Noel. Brittany Ayuro. And Antonella Diaz. I now invite our principal to return to the podium.
Seniors. Seniors, please rise. Seniors, please rise. Audience members, please be quiet. Thank you. By the powers vested in me as the principal of North Miami Senior High School, by the state of Florida and the Miami-Dade County Public School Board, I now certify you as graduates of North Miami Senior High School and hereby authorize you to move your tassels from right to left. Please remain in place until the platform guests, graduates, and faculty have exited the stage. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please remain standing for the North Miami Senior High School's alma mater, once again performed by our pioneer singers.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And graduates, you may begin exiting.